Hey guys, Brady here with your daily tennis lessons. So we're looking at low volleys this week, and today we're going to have a look at the forehand side. So the low volley, what I'd like to kind of preface this with today is just in general, we want low volleys to be pretty similar to our standard volley. So everything we're going to look at today is going to make the low volley, which is generally tough for a lot of us, as similar as possible to a standard, more eye-level volley. All right, and this is something, what I'm going to open with today is going to be helpful on all the videos this week, is start with a really wide split. Let's not have that cookie cutter, okay, coach told me to split step. We want to get wide at the net. It does two things. One, simply because my reaction time at the net is limited. A wider split makes me more athletic. So if I want to be quick to the ball, I'm going to be wider and lower, and that's going to help me be more explosive. Secondly, the fact that we're talking about low volleys today, if I get a wider split and I'm lower to begin with, I have less distance to go to get down for the volley. So that's helpful for sure, okay? So, three things we want to look at today. The first of which is how to get ourselves down. And I think you would all agree that if you've ever seen a player try to get down for a low volley by bending at the waist, they do not have a lot of success. We do not want to be in this position because a general volley, hopefully as you guys know, we're trying to keep our face and our eyes really in there with contact. And if we bend at the waist to get down to the low volley, only the racket's getting down there, and generally that's going to open up the strings too much and not give me a lot of feel. So the way I want to see you guys get down is more with a lunge. And you're going to see that front leg really drop, and the back knee, especially if the ball gets extremely low, the back knee should get you guys pretty close to the ground. All right, and a good way to simulate this is if I try to catch a ball with my right hand and it's down low, if I bend at the waist, watch what chance I have here. Okay, no chance whatsoever if I bend at the waist. So if I'm going to be successful catching the ball by getting my legs down, it's very similar to a volley. We want to see that lunge position down there where the legs get us down and the upper body hopefully doesn't break over too much. That's going to be extremely helpful for you guys. All right, secondly, the racket angle inevitably needs to drop slightly. And as you guys know, I preach everything in moderation. But at some point, when I get down for a low volley, there's a good chance the ball is now below here. So the racket is going to have to slightly dip. Obviously, this is going to create a little more height. So what you guys might have to do is loosen up your grip pressure slightly, but also tying into our third point today is lower the height of net clearance. If you guys watch me on a standard volley up high, I generally could try to clear that volley by 2-3 feet over the top of the net. If I do the same thing on a low volley, there's a good chance that ball's going to pop long, and I barely even hit that thing. So mentally, I've got to picture this low volley clearing the net by maybe a foot. And the reason I'm going to have confidence that it's still going to go over is because I did have to open up the racket slightly more than I would have up here. So let's have a look at me taking that low volley and visualizing lower clearance. Now all of a sudden I'm in play. If for some reason you guys are still missing that low volley long and you are trying to clear it by less over the top of the net, loosen up the grip pressure and that'll take some of the air out of the ball. I'm barely holding onto that racket, and that's going to kind of kill the depth for me a little bit. All right? So all in all, get that nice wide split to help you guys get more into that lunge position for the low forehand volley. Allow yourselves, I know so many coaches preach about don't drop the racket head, but again, that's a moderation thing. Obviously, we don't want to cast the racket straight down, but if it's got to break off slightly to go get the ball, of course that's okay. And then thirdly, play around with that different mental picture of where the low volley needs to clear the net in order for you to keep it in the court. All right? So that's all I got for you today on the low forehand volley. Look for a couple more videos later this week on low backhand, couple plays to use. I think you guys will find this week extremely helpful for your volleys, okay? And that's all I got for you, so please click like below this video, and if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please do so, as well as check down below me in the description of this video. You'll find the link to 3 free courses Mark and I have put together. I think you'll find those really helpful as well. All right, so until next time, be well, and we'll see you soon.